And we're back on the near post. You know, I quickly want to get this out before we do this episode. So I got 2 questions. When this video comes out, obviously, it'll probably, I don't know, maybe this would be old news, but Eden Hazard obviously retired today. Oh, yeah, let me appreciate you. Eden Hazard retired today, 32 years old. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to ask you one question.
Yeah.
All right, so, Damien, to you. Is Eden Hazard one of the top 10 best Premier League players of all time?
Yes.
That's all I want from you. Say yes. Okay, Kels.
Top 10, yeah.
Is Eden Hazard one of the best dribblers?
Oh, for sure.
No, hold on. I'll give you a number.
Okay.
Top 5 dribbler in the Premier League of all time.
Yeah, he is.
All right, cool.
I'll give him.
Now, a question for both of you. Prime Eden Hazard or Mo Salah? Prime Mo Salah.
Who am I taking? Who you taking? You
I'm taking Mo Salah, blood. Prime? You're talking about 30 goals plus in the Prem?
I'm taking Eden Hazard.
Even though they have different roles.
It depends on
way different roles.
Do you know what? Honestly, it would depend on who I have in my team. So, like, for example, if I had like Thierry Henry, for example, I'll take Hazard.
100%.
But if I have Olivier Giroud in my team, I'm taking Salah.
Yeah, and you're talking to someone who just lost 40 goals a season, so.
But saying that,
I'm taking Hazard. I don't care who's in my team.
I think Salah's got. It's looking like Salah's having more of longevity over Hazard.
That's right. I hear that.
It depends. Because
it depends who had a tougher career, though.
Remember, like, Hazard has had, like, what, like, a good, like, 10 years at the top?
I don't think it was
like
like
7.
When did you join 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it died out, like, in 2021.
Well, at Real Madrid, yeah.
So, roughly around 10. Okay,
When did Chelsea beat Arsenal in that Europa League final? Emery was in charge. Was it 2018?
Was that same year
2019?
we won Champions League final then?
2019?
I like the way you try to throw that in there. I respect
No, no, it's a valid question though.
It might be,
I'm
but
going to say
the same
28
kit
as
as
well.
well.
It could either be 2018, I think Wenger was still there. So 2019 is when Emery went final and Hazard obviously lost that Europa League final. That was the last time I saw Hazard.
okay, so let's move from Hazard, but I just wanted to know you guys is.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're taking. You still didn't say you're taking.
Yeah, I think on longevity, I might just take Salah.
Yeah,
All right, I'm taking Eden. Shout out Eden Hazard, man. I think he still had legs like Tom in his legs.
He
man.
got,
That's the next thing. 32 and
he got beat up.
Yeah,
at
he took
Chelsea.
kicks in the Prem. Yeah,
Kicks.
yeah. He took kicks in the Prem.
Blood. He took elbows,
But
punches.
speaking of the Prem and people getting punched up, nah, because we gotta go that way. We gotta go that way. I can do it though because we've also recently been taking punch ups.
Who are you talking about?
We recently been taking punch ups. Nah. We recently been taking punch ups. I hold it, but
No time.
no funny is good. You guys are good for right now. You guys are good right now.
Okay.
Oh, Flo. So I got him to say Spursy. I got him to say Spursy, and you got him to sing the song. You're losing today. So let's move. Let's move.
United fan to talk about punching up.
Oh, George. No, but that wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But it was mediocre at best. But I hear it. So
Go on.
well, let's talk about our good friend Jürgen. Jürgen the German, Jürgen Klopp, and Liverpool FC.
I didn't want to do him like this because it's Oktoberfest and that, you know. And right now, I didn't want to do him.
Hold on. You know they only invite Bayern to Oktoberfest. Let's not be silly here. Them Dortmund guys don't go Oktoberfest.
I know.
You never see them dudes in the get up.
Wait, speaking of which, like, quick segue. I know we're talking about Klopp, but I ain't seen Kane in the get up yet.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, they did a couple of what's it called, like VTs and stuff. I've seen them.
Captain of England, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen,
Bobby Charlton's turning. Anyway,
come on.
I'm playing.
Nah, but so Jurgen Klopp. Let's do this in phases. Let's hit their transfer window first, and then we'll move into how they're playing and so on and so forth. I said in the summer they needed a right back. I still stick by that. Listen, Trent is a quality player going forward.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the rest. They bring in Sabazlai. They bring in McAllister. Who else they brought in? Endo. And Endo. And Gravenberch. Okay. I can say hand on heart, there's not a Liverpool fan, supporter or other, who thought that was their transfer window. There's not one. There's not one. And the reason why I say that, we got on video a couple of Liverpool fans when they played Chelsea, when we went out to talk to the fans, where he said, if we had money for Bellingham, why don't we get Bellingham? Obviously, we know that players got moved on, and that's when the money came from,
bro.
But they completely got bamboozled for Caicedo and Lavia.
They dealt with Klopp like he was one bad.
Yeah, nah, sure.
Bad stink.
Yeah.
But I think he dodged 2 bullets. I still think so.
You reckon?
Nah.
I reckon.
Do you think it's better than the bullet he's trying to dodge now with McAllister at DM? Right.
Have you seen?
At the beginning, when we started the podcast at the beginning of the season, right? I picked Liverpool as second. I believe that they will get there through the midfield woes and they will sort it out, because all they were missing was the engine room. But
they still don't have an engine room.
I believe that engine room basically is sufficient to sustain Liverpool.
In what? Where?
Until they get better replacements.
When?
Until they get better replacements.
No, but you're saying they're going to finish second this season with the current midfield that they have.
Yeah.
When are they getting these replacements? Next season?
Most likely, but I believe they can seriously challenge if that team that they have there.
I'm not even trying to be an asshole here.
So you're saying that basically you don't believe that Liverpool can challenge this season?
No.
With that attack,
did you see the Brighton game?
I saw the Brighton game. And
okay, so let me just.
And I've seen Wolves versus. I saw Wolves versus
Liverpool.
City.
Do you see?
What I'm saying is that I've seen Liverpool play, and I don't think that's a weak team. I don't think that's a team that.
No one's saying anything about weakness, but what I am saying is that. Okay, so Endo was the guy that came in because they couldn't get anybody else at the time, right? All right, fine. So Endo's coming. He's obviously not the preferred DM, because you're playing a player who's not a DM at DM, right? Thiago's always injured.
Yeah, you got
Sabazlai, although has scored 1 or 2 brilliant goals,
his numbers
but
not there.
he's still gonna have to acclimatize. Times are gonna get hard for him too. McAllister's already. We all know his quality, but he's already making mistakes because of the position he's being played in.
He's looking shaky.
He's looking shaky.
What happened? But
so hold on. And then you say Gravenberch, who missed a sitter the other day against Brighton, should have scored. You're saying to me that engine room, that midfield, I don't see any defensive prowess in that midfield. I don't see any protection for the back line that's already shaky. I think there's a mistake in every single one of those players at the back except for the goalkeeper.
I think you have to get them.
Who made a mistake?
Who made a mistake?
And that's fair dues. It's very easy to just look at a team on a bad day or the other bad day and then judge them on that.
But they've had several bad days.
I don't believe they have several bad days.
No, I'm talking from last season until now.
I'm talking about from this
not had great season, but great days.
I can only talk on this season because this is a season where they had to try and sort out the midfield woes.
And they didn't.
So what I've seen, and when I've seen us, bro, even with 9 men, I watched them play against us, and bro, I was still shocked. I watched them play.
I think that was more so down to how bad you guys were. There's a lot of times where I was sitting in that game watching, and I was just like, bruh, I don't understand why this ball has not gone out to Kulusevski and squared right across. It's there. It's blatant. You guys could have killed Liverpool off.
We could have.
I just think I'm not putting that down to their resilience because they weren't that great. But you guys definitely did that.
We overcomplicated, and that's what it is. And that will take time. Remember, reset season.
No. Let's stay on Liverpool.
Let's stay on Liverpool, right? When we watch them play, I'm still seeing a very good team. I still feel like they need time to click, gel, get their act together, but I think they got the legs in the midfield. Sabazlai, if I pronounce his name incorrectly.
Sabazlai, yeah.
I still think it's a good acquisition for.
He is.
For me, he's way better than.
Was he on? Let me ask this question: was he on the list?
No, he wasn't on the list.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like you said. Sometimes it's what you need. You have to get it. And they needed legs. They needed a player of that kind of profile to come into the team that can do both ends of the work.
You want to know the truth? You want to know like the absolute truth about this whole situation? I think Klopp is in between styles. I think Jürgen Klopp was a manager who likes a high pressing, high volume energy game, and he I want to get the right word, but it's kind of like they impose their will on the opposition by high press, high energy, right? And I think he's seen what Pep has been doing over the last 4 or 5 seasons. And in that time, I'm not going to say obviously he's seen it now. Now he's trying to be in between. I think from the time of who won their title, well, Champions League, to winning their title, to the point where Pep started to become dominant and doing the 3 in a row, I think Klopp kind of looked at it and said, we need a little bit of that as well, though. Because you, as a manager, you're going to notice that players don't have the legs anymore. I think he went the wrong way, however. I think when it came to letting Mane go and all these kind of guys, he never replaced them with like-for-like kind of guys that he could say, you can play my style. That's why Liverpool was so successful. That style of football was so imposing, teams couldn't get out their half. Now...
And the reason why they flopped is because they lost those legs, even from last season.
Right, but they don't have those legs now, and that's what I'm trying to say. He's in between styles. So, I think he wants to dominate games and press at the same time.
So who's got the legs then? In that midfield?
Szoboszlai.
But that's 1 out of 3.
But that's what you need, because you have Jones.
Okay, let me help you.
They use Jones in that role, who has the legs as well. But I haven't seen enough of him to say
Jones getting into your midfield.
No, he doesn't. That's why I say I haven't seen. But
we're talking about Curtis, yeah.
We talk about but he has the legs, and honestly, that's what you need a Liverpool team in that midfield.
I mean, not quality wise, no.
Not quality wise, no. But at the same time, is that they have listen what I'm saying.
Probably
they
is
have
better than
enough to sustain
like Scott
them.
McTominay or something.
They have enough to sustain them. I'm not going to say that they will beat that team.
But
Sorry?
What you're saying is...
I said Curtis Jones could be possibly better than Scott McTominay. I just didn't want to shit on Scott. Obviously, he just had a good day the other day. I don't want to shit on him.
My thing is that Klopp clearly wanted a specific type of player.
Yes.
100%.
Evidently.
Jude Bellingham. No, but you know what I'm saying, innit?
We gonna get there.
High energy, high press.
We gonna get there. He started with Lavia.
High energy, pace, power press.
Do you understand?
Caicedo, high energy, pace, power press.
A few mil.
Lost out.
All of a sudden, 110 mil bid on Caicedo. I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'm shitting it. Because I know that a player of Caicedo's ilk under Klopp
is a different animal. It's a different animal.
It's scary.
Conte 0.26 thousand.
Mate, I was shook. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real. I said no. I can't lie. The next day, because we was in this room when the bid came in.
Yeah, I remember.
The next day,
Chelsea.
I'm talking to a guy that's a Chelsea fan, a guy that I've met at some random group thing that I went to, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so annoyed, man. I thought Chelsea was gonna get Caicedo, and yeah, it looks like he's gonna go Liverpool." Not even 30 seconds after man said that, I've seen breaking news.
Ping.
Caicedo,
115.
Chelsea. I'm like, shit. I've turned my phone like this to him. He's like. Wait, do that again. Drop this baby. What did he do? Do it again. What did he do? Bro, you know that one where it's like he's forgotten that he's holding his daughter.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've never seen a man so gassed in my life because. But I was
he ain't gassed
too.
now, but I hear it.
No, because his debut was atrocious. But I'm gassed too because I'm happy that he didn't go to Liverpool, because I understand that Klopp said, you know what, I have not replaced Wijnaldum up till now.
Exactly.
I need to do this.
Exactly.
And they both said, nah, we don't want no scrubs. Bro, they looked at Klopp like, yo, big man, we're staying in London where the P is at. Them man, there's got money, they're flashing the cash. This is what it is. And I think Klopp's ruined that, because I'm looking at McAllister. If you play a Cam McAllister, he's actually not playing well. He's giving the ball away. He's getting caught out a lot. And he's being asked to play a role that is
not his role.
Naked to him. We're talking about,
and that's why Enzo Fernandez and people like that were playing. DePaul were playing in midfield with him.
Do you understand?
So, were you saying that at this point, abandon ship with him in that sense of that role that he's been asked to play, or give him time to?
His role should be like probably more the Jordan Henderson role. So you see how you had Wijnaldum, which would probably, let's say for argument's sake, would be Szoboszlai or Gravenberch, right?
Yeah.
Legs up and down, box to box. Then you're going to have somebody who can kind of play a little bit and get up and down. That's going to be McAllister. And then your DM is going to be someone who's Fabinho, of that ilk, and that's how that system thrived. That's how that system thrived. But he's never replaced, Mane's goals. Diaz has been good, but he's not Mane. Not what Mane was at Liverpool. When Mane first went, and then after.
Mane was clutch.
Clutch. And then And then
that period there he was world class.
And I think, and that's why I say I think he's stuck between styles, because then you buy Darwin Núñez, who probably would have suited United more at this particular moment. Only reason being is because if you really deep it, they had Firmino playing in a hole, and anytime things went wrong, they brought on Origi.
You know how sad that is to say,
No, it's crazy. No, but it's true.
That the player of Darwin Núñez, like football ability, which is along our level, in my opinion. I don't know.
That is crazy.
Like, bro,
that is a crazy
You probably have a better
shout.
first touch on him.
That is crazy.
You probably have a better first touch on him.
You're taking.
Is Richarlison better than Darwin Núñez?
You're taking the piss.
As a striker, no, but
He took the piss. He's not taking shit.
As a footballer, Richarlison is probably better than Núñez as a footballer.
I'm not having that argument, but all I'm saying, Darwin Núñez. No, but what I'm saying is,
bro, he's heavy. I don't know where he is. But he moves.
You know what the type of
Don't talk about courses.
You know what? Here's the thing. You want to know what the thing with Darwin Núñez? The easy chance, he'll miss. The sick, amazing goal, he bangs in the back of the net. It will come good.
Red.
However,
the same way you're cussed. You see how the narrative can change when you push your agenda, right? Because a while ago you pushed the agenda of Gravenberch being legs in there, or he missed a sitter. What did Núñez miss as well?
No, Núñez has been missing sitters.
yeah, that's not an
That's
agenda.
not going to be mentioned. But at the same
No,
time,
I did just say that.
Just because you were taking a piss didn't mean I didn't agree with you, bro.
No.
Thank you.
I think no.
Like, I'm gonna be crazy, man.
No.
I think my touch is better than Núñez.
No, but for you to say, Darwin Núñez is on our level is crazy.
Yeah, he's right.
That's
He's
crazy.
right.
No, I'm
He's
talking
right.
about this touch level. Like, bro, for me as a footballer, you have to have a first touch. That's the basic to play the game.
I agree, but I think but you're talking about hold on. But you're talking about the guy like he doesn't score goals. He scores goals in this league. All I'm saying to you is this: I don't think it's the striker Liverpool should have. I think when you look at Bobby Firmino and what he was doing and what he was allowing Salah and Mane to do, you should have stuck with that formula. And there's loads of players like that out there.
I think Klopp's looking at it like to say, this formula was because the formula was amazing.
Yeah, it was effective,
but I didn't win.
He did
As
win,
much as I wanted to.
No, but he won the title.
I think and
he won the Champions League.
I more think that the system that he was playing is basically customized just for Mane and Salah.
I don't think that either, because you could get other players played in that same role.
But in a sense where, come on, you're talking about Mane's goals, you're talking about Salah's goals, and Salah's coming to the end of his career.
Yeah.
You now have to work on a system where that takes away from that, where you can actually get goals from other players in the team.
But that died because of the midfield. I think if you look at if you look at the players that he's brought in since he's lost Mane and so on and so forth, you got to look at the fact that I think it has nothing to do with moving away from them. I think it's one, not being able to track the player or get the player. Obviously, Chelsea have not come and done the madness. Like, for instance, Jeremy Doku over at City would have probably been a good signing for Liverpool in that same Mane role. Because it's not going to happen straight away. But what I'm saying is that it gives you time to put somebody who has pace and power in there, who's going to press, who's going to be skillful and beat people and cause problems for backlines. But he didn't do that. He went for Diaz, who's a very good player. But I don't see Diaz in the Mane role.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm trying to say.
I agree. I think they're very similar players in terms of high energy, basically, in terms of pressing. But there's something special about Mane in terms of getting goals. You can leave Mane as a lone striker.
He sniffs it out, 100%.
You can see the same as Diaz. Even the offside goal against that, funny enough, that wasn't given. That was a brilliant strike by Diaz.
Did anybody see, real quick, just a segue, did anybody see Madison's post on Twitter?
No.
Where it's him and Trent talking, he says he's still complaining. Anybody see that? Banter. But nonetheless.
Yeah, no, but like I was saying, like Diaz, I think Diaz does have goals to his game, as much as Sané, no. But another player that I want to touch on, which I don't think that we have spoken about ever, is Gakpo. And how do you guys think that?
Well, he's injured now.
He's injured now, but I think that he had actually a decent start to the season.
I think another player that should probably win elsewhere.
I think he's not it for there.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I think they're going to change his whole position to be like that
Center
kind
mid.
of center mid.
And which is wild.
I think that that's why he's playing well, being that late runs. It's almost like, you know how Dele Alli started.
I knew that was coming.
You know how they
Ask him something else. No. I'm not even entertaining the rest of that.
So again, I'm gonna go back to what I was originally saying.
No.
So obviously he hasn't brought in the players that to replace the players that he's lost.
This guy.
Or the players that played that system, the rock and roll football, right?
I know.
I think the problem that he has now is that, like I said, he's in between systems. He's looking at it, and I think it's kind of a little bit of monkey see, monkey do, or can't beat him, join him, and it's just like, but that's not you. Like, look at what Pep has done. No matter which way you look at it, Pep's foundation of his system has stayed the same.
Yeah.
It has not changed. But he adds different nuances to that. Klopp is I think he's tried to change his whole system and try to fit new types of players in that he didn't have at Dortmund and he hasn't had at Liverpool. And he's tried to bring in Thiago. Poor. Why would you do that? You never had a player like that in your team. So why are you now trying to do that now? You're trying to bring, like, you lose Wijnaldum, as Kel said. You need to bring in guys who fit and suit what you want to do. That's what I think United's biggest problem has been, is having managers who have players who you're not fitting the player to the manager. And it's the same thing with Liverpool right now. You have a manager who's sitting there and saying, no, I'll give you an example.
No, you're right. But
Why would you? No, there's more problems. I'm just saying in the sense of like the basic foundation. Lukaku's not a target man. We all agree that. But Mourinho tried to turn him into that. You can't do that. You shouldn't do that. I'm not saying you can't. You shouldn't do that. Because you should play to the strengths of what you have. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. When you're Klopp, you should be in Liverpool. He has equity. So you should be aiming for players. Maybe not Jude Bellingham's level, because obviously the money wasn't there.
100%.
But aiming for players who has the legs.
Listen, it's funny that
Shout
you
out
come
Jude
back to that, because 10 goals, 10 games.
Yeah, shout out Jude, man. Shout out my guy Jude, man.
Yo, he's gone to Madrid.
Elite.
He's gone to Madrid, and the Madridistas.
Have you seen the celebration?
Madridistas.
Have you seen the fans? It's crazy.
Bro,
Blood?
they adore him.
Because, bro, he has that Henri ilk about
We're not even gonna get. Hold on. We're not gonna get into that because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that.
Not that ilk, sorry, that ego.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get fully into that, but we're gonna talk about that. However, players like that,
bro. Let's talk about because Klopp should get some stick for this. Now, every Liverpool fan I know, and I know the Liverpool fans that are watching this, they're probably gonna just cuss at the screen right now.
100%.
But it was like you lot were signing Bellingham for 4 years. Like, you know them ones where like Bellingham was Liverpool bound. It was, we had Jordan Henderson hugging man up at the
Trent,
bro.
all these dudes.
The propaganda, was strong.
They were doing all of that.
Bro, remember the tone in Benji's voice, the calmness in how
you know what's so crazy. You know what's so crazy. You know what's so crazy. And I knew you were gonna bring that up, and I'm gonna say this. It's so funny. Every day for that whole season, I was hearing, "Yeah, he's a Liverpool supporter. He's coming to Liverpool."
Yeah,
mate.
And I just kept saying, it would be irresponsible for you to spend that much money on him and not rebuff the rest of your team. Yeah. It's irresponsible.
That's true. I don't know. It could be even on our group chat. I've mentioned he's going to Madrid. I think it might be.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, and the whole world was about to come down. Every Liverpool fan was like, nah. And Klopp chased Bellingham like Moyes chased Fabregas.
100%. 100%.
And Moyes ended up with Fellaini.
And Klopp ended up with McAllister. But Klopp did better. I'll give him that.
You might say that, but one was winning games for United and one's giving away.
Yeah, true.
Listen, one was winning 3 points for United and one is giving points away.
This is very true.
So,
I just feel like he needs to get back to what they were doing and buy players of that ilk to do what they were doing. It's that simple. Even if you play Salah in the CF role and then pull somebody else out wide.
But this could be Salah's last season.
It probably is.
Probably is, yeah.
I think he's going to get the big bag from Saudi next year.
Bro, 100%.
The big bag.
Mane, Sadio,
he's going to get more than Neymar and all them guys. Bro.
Sadio and Bobby are on the phone to his head.
Run it back. Let's run it back. Yo, homie, you ready to run it back?
The video was like, yeah, I'm over here. But I soon come on the scene. Don't worry.
Blood, we'll kick Ronaldo
out. Going there for the bag, blood. They're gonna throw everything at that guy. They're gonna throw, bro. It's gonna be ridiculous.
So let's close this off. Let me ask you this question. So, You said second. You still believe that that's possible?
I think it's highly possible for Liverpool.
It's highly possible. Okay. Kels, I don't remember where you put them. But where are they now?
I'm gonna say top 4.
Where you're not sure.
But I'm not sure. I'm not. But I don't think second. I actually think 4th. Yeah, I have to think about. You have to rotate so much. Christmas, Europa League, Thursday to Sunday, and I don't think they've got the legs that they think they do. So Boslai's got the legs, but the rest of them. Well, you have to see if Gravenberch is going to adapt.
I just think defensively,
he's going to. Yeah.
I just think defensively they're so vulnerable, and everyone in that back line makes mistakes. Even Van Dijk,
it's not the same.
Not the same.
It's not as good as it was. But I think you guys are writing Liverpool off.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say this because it's true. Van Dijk's fallen off a cliff. When you say he's not the same, and where he was and who he is now, Van Dijk has fallen off a cliff. And I'm talking to you, Philly. I'm talking to you. Van Dijk has fallen off a cliff, and I don't care who turns around and says, "Nah, he hasn't." No, he has fallen off a cliff. The Ishak sending off.
Yeah.
The Brighton mistakes just this past weekend.
Bro, did you see the way
he's fallen off a cliff?
Let me.
There was a time. I just want to be clear, Philly. There was a time where
there's 4 men.
There's 4 guys, and it was just him. And he saw them off. Now, put the knees in that situation now. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to admit he's not at that level, but let me ask you a question, right?
Yes, sir.
So, which one of you
don't ask me if I'm taking him over any United defenders. Let's just be plain and honest.
I'm going to ask you a straight question. Yes or no? Yes or no, would you?
Would I take him over United defenders?
Yes.
Virgil van Dijk now. He's in the same boat.
On that note, this is the same boat.
Nah, we're not in the mirror. He's in the same boat.
I tried that.
You want to know why?
I tried.
You want to know why? You want to know why? You want to know why?
Same boat.
You want to know why? No, look at me when I'm talking to you. You want to know why? You want to know why? The difference between him and I'm not saying Maguire or Evans because we're not putting them in a conversation. We're going to talk about Martinez and Varane. The difference between him and them is that right now, his mistakes are getting backed up by the fact that he has players around him who are sieving out the problem. He has fallen off a cliff, and I'm saying it now, right here. And you're gonna sit there and be like, "No, but he's one of the great." He had 2 years at the top. 2. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. He had 2 years at the top.
You said same boat,
my bro.
That
I agree with.
No, So let's deep this. Let's deep this. How long was Varane at the top at Real Madrid? How long was Varane at the top at Real Madrid? Let's just
more than that.
Okay, cool. So if we're gonna compare the two, and I'm not saying that they're on the same level because right now Varane is injury prone and Van Dijk's playing football. So I'm not comparing them in that sense. All I'm saying to you is this: it's quite simple, quite plain. When you look at Virgil van Dijk falling off of a cliff, what's the actual difference?
Do you know what?
Because Virgil van Dijk in his 2 years won a Premier League title and Champions League. That's it. But he hasn't been the dominating force. And yes, hold on.
All your defenders.
No, I didn't say all. Remember, I just took out Maguire and Evans, and I'm saying our best 2 defenders is Varane, center backs is Varane and Martinez. That's our best 2 center backs.
Yeah.
Okay? All I'm saying to you is that as of right now, he is falling off a fucking cliff. And anybody who thinks that he hasn't is chatting shit.
No, I can agree with that one.
No. You said, and I quote, he's not the same. No, he's fallen off a cliff. Mount Everest. That's what he's done.
I can agree to an extent.
You know what you should say?
Hey, this is funny.
You know what you should say? No, you should say, no. You know what you should say? You should say, he tore his ACL. The only thing you should have said is, he tore his ACL, Zeke. Allow him. That's what you should say. But the fact of the matter still remains, he's fallen off a cliff. And I mean that. And that's not me making some wild statement. Kels agrees with me he's falling off a cliff. So I don't even know why he's smiling like that.
Yes.
He's falling off a cliff. And then what we're doing is, we're living on 2 years. That's what we're doing. Everybody's sitting there saying, oh yeah, but 2 years ago, he was the man. What the fuck does that got to do with right now? Rio Ferdinand didn't do just 2 years. John Terry didn't just do 2 years.
Stop. I want to get to that on another time.
All right, cool. Fine. I was cooking.
Don't even go there.
The flames.
Don't even go there.
This is a near post podcast. Philly.
Oh, no, wait.
Welcome to the Near Post podcast. You are through. You are here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe.
Subscribe twice. That's why you can't do this.